Hello, fire signs. It's Arhinna. I hope you guys are doing wonderful. Happy Halloween. I want to tell you thank you for your shares, your likes, your subscribes, your warm messages, your emails, and your thoughtful, kind words. So big hugs and lots of love. So this week, guys, I'm going to jump into this read super fast because I don't know, it's been taking me a long time to upload these videos on YouTube. So I'm trying to cut them down, meaning I'm going to be talking a lot less. Okay. So I'm sure you're like, hallelujah, because this bee can talk a lot. Anyways, our power animal this week, fire signs, is the giraffe. We got Mr. Giraffe in the house looking all high and mighty, and that is us, my friends. So this read is for Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. By the way, guys, this is a general read applied to the situation that you feel most at hand when you go into hearing a message from the tarot. Also, I do my reads a little bit differently. Not a lot of predictions going on here, just more or less dealing with energies and how to make ourselves better people. All right, so this may or may not apply to you. Feel free to watch your rising and your moon sign, or just watch the oracle card at the end, however you feel it fit to be. All right, so before us we have the giraffe. The giraffe is about the power of silence. Let me shut my mouth. And this is also about the totem for the mother energy, okay? So maybe we're going to get some family issues coming up again this week. So this is about being grounded and having vision, being intuitive and balance and grace. Seeing far into the future because we got this long neck, we're able to see things from a different perspective. Reaching what is for most unreachable, that for us is like, I got that, okay? And just think about this, I did not know this, that the giraffe can kill a lion with one kick. Bam! To the neck. And he's out. All right. So although it looks like an animal that is very clumsy, this is an animal that can protect. Have y'all ever seen it on the Animal Planet fighting? That neck can get to work, okay? This is also significant about sticking your neck out for someone else. Don't lower yourself for others, i.e. when they lower their neck to drink their water, they become vulnerable. So when we lower ourselves to someone else's vibrational pool or their reaction, then we kind of leave ourselves open for an attack. This is about spiritual connection, guys, having strong bonds with family and friends, especially the parent-child relationship. They attribute this animal to prayer and yoga because of the way that it sleeps, and it's very flexible. So it's honored by many. This is also telling us this week that we might need to watch our blood pressure and our circulatory issues. So make sure that if you're having any issues with that, because the heart has to pump so much blood up to the giraffe that it gets dizzy and those kinds of things. So check your health if you have that issue going on. Pamper yourself, okay? Rise above the crowd. Use your discernment and the ability to see the untruths. Know that you hold your head up high and you are regal. And this is going to help you see the big picture. All right, family. So before us, we have surrounding the giraffe are our ancestors. And this is us, guys. This is the knowledge that we need with the air signs, communication, bringing it forth with also that loving, gentle kindness of the deer. And then this is us, guys, whipping it out, putting our fire on it, looking all good. We don't even need a shirt. We're the only sign that doesn't have a shirt on. Oh, except for the carobs. But look, we have the nice little sexy chest. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, fire signs. And then we have the cherub of cups right here, blessing us with love, purification, and kindness. And then we have our earth sign energy manifesting our ability to make things happen on the earthly realm. I'm going to move the giraffe and then I'm going to push us in a little bit closer so that we can get a better view of the cards. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to do a 6-card read that is kind of a Halloween read that I found. And it's about what to embrace, what we need to let go, the courage needed, our fears, what to celebrate, and then what to think about. So let's go ahead and bless our cards together, guys. Okay, one more. I feel like one more needs to be done. And that's it. All right. Okie dokie, guys. So what we need to embrace is our King of Arrows. What we got to let go is the 3 of Wands. The courage that we need is the Chariot. The fears that we have is the Nine of Wands, reversed. What we need to celebrate, oh, holy hell. That's us, the Queen of Wands reversed. I think last week we were the Queen of Wands reversed too. What is going on? And then something to think about, guys, is the Two of Disc, okay? All right, so let's see what we got going on. So what to embrace? We have this energy. So the way that my reads work, guys, I'm going to give you all the information I have on the card, and then you're going to apply it to your situation. And just because it's a man or a woman doesn't necessarily mean that it's a man or a woman. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. So for personal reads, please feel free to contact me. However, let's jump into the read. The King of Arrows. That's some energy that's trying to bust in this week. And this is Allele. And Allele is the king that tore up his mother and father, which were On and Ki, Aruru, the Empress, and On, the Sky God, which created the universe. So I feel like there's something, this energy is either a person who's coming in and he's ready to break some things up and show you some different things, okay? He's the ruler over disasters, prosperity, abundance, and destiny, okay? He was the keeper of the tablet of life, all right, which is referred to as the wheel. So this is violent, fiery energy that is unexpected, extremely volatile, and agitated. It's very unpredictable, okay? So if this is an energy that's coming in, we're going to have to embrace the energy because it's coming in regardless, okay? We can't stop the bum rush, okay? Now, this is a person. If this is a person, this represents someone who's highly intelligent and aggressive, and who believes strongly in justice and the law. Usually a financial advisor or a lawyer, a very fair person, but they're very detached and determined. Like they're almost like you wouldn't know how to read them, okay, if they're interested in you or not. But this is energy that's coming in this week. Now, what we need to let go of is this Three of Wands thing going on. I think we're trying to look into somebody's relationship. There's some of us who are looking at it and we're like, I wonder if I can... I wonder how things are going over there. I wonder what's going on. And it's almost, if it's not a relationship, we're over here watching someone else's stuff. And for other of us, this is just like, bam, travel, taking action, moving to the next level. This is like building on your strengths, peace of mind. You're proud of what you've been working on, and you're moving on. You're feeling good about it. So it's like that energy, that negative energy is dead, and you're just celebrating. You feel good about it, because this is Gilgamesh when he realizes, damn, I had it all. I don't know what the hell I was doing. I have it all. And this is where he's looking at his city. So you might be looking at your situation, looking at your family like, holy hell, I'm a pretty blessed person, and I need to celebrate. I need to honor this, and I need to let it be, okay? Now, the courage that you need to have is that you are going to have victory over this transformation, okay? The transformation of feeling like you need to go out and look for the next best thing. I don't know. Sometimes I feel that way on certain items. But I'm like, oh, do you think I could do better? Do you think I should do this better? And instead of being proud of what I've done already, I'm already off contemplating on how to make that better or how to improve that situation. And the courage that's coming to us is coming from Adad. And this is the Chariot. And you see that horse that's in the background, and it's like he's halfway in and he's halfway out. That's us off and running to the races. It's like, hey, we are in control and we're ready to move. So that I feel like the courage to move on is coming in. It's foresight. We're able to see things much more clearly. This is triumph. We're moving with our own effort. No one is helping us. This is movement and travel. So I feel for some of us, we are going to be moving and shaking. The Three of Wands also represents some movement, some achievement. So if this is a work-related situation, just know that your desire to achieve, you need to harness your courage and you need to move through it. And you notice that the Chariot is not reversed. The Chariot is upright. It's almost telling you, like, don't worry about it. It's going to be okay. And this is attributed to the Cancerian energy, okay? Now, I have right here, right next to it, as our fears, is this Nine of Wands reverse. You see, this is quick moving energy, and that's what we're supposed to have the courage of. And now this Nine of Wands, when it's reversed, it's like, shit, we've been fighting for way too long, and we're freaking tired. We're tired of the same results. We're tired of the same things that are happening, and we're ready for new energy, okay? So when this is reversed, it's almost like we're like super defensive about stuff. Like, why'd you ask me that? And I don't want to care. And, and so we're going off on things that we really should let go. But this is obstacles and delay, almost like we're losing our faith. And that's our fear. It's like we're in a situation that, shit, we don't see it moving anywhere, and we want it to move somewhere, okay? But you have to have the courage to move yourself. Almost like, hey, you can't expect the universe to do everything for you. It's like at some point in time, you are going to have to take control of the situation and move yourself, okay? Remove yourself from wherever you're at if you're not happy, or move yourself to what you want. It's movement, though. And you see that they're progressing towards the energy that's coming in. Like they're going towards this energy to embrace. Almost like we need to embrace the fact that we're being a little bit more judgmental and picky about stuff. Whether this is you started dating and you're like, you know what, you don't really have the qualities that I want, I'm done. Because you're making these choices. You know what you want, and you know what you desire, and you no longer want to be a part of this staring at other people's happiness. Or you're going forth in a job and you know what energy you need to harness. Now, we're supposed to celebrate being the Queen of Wands reversed. I think we might need some clarification on that, because I don't know how we can celebrate this. But this is us being independent, being strong and career driven. But this is also us being a little bit vengeful and domineering. So we might find ourselves in a situation this week where it's like time for us to stand our ground. Almost like, look, man, you've already done me wrong dirty twice. Like, I'm not stupid. I don't think you're going to change that, okay? But then also remembering that we are the Queen of Wands, and she is a great mother. She's a strong woman. And remember, the mother was totem is the giraffe, okay? So this is being the center of attention. Maybe we need to grab that. We need to celebrate being the center of attention, but also doing it and not letting our ego get in the way, okay? So just check yourself this week, all right? Check yourself before you wreck yourself and embarrass yourself. Because sometimes we do have big egos, fire signs, and that doesn't just go for Leos. I think a lot of fire signs struggle with this bigger than life ego, but it's just because we're super fucking awesome. That's why. I'm just kidding. But we are. So the Two of Disc is what we need to think about, and that is change, harnessing that balance of the opposites, juggling the opposites, because change is going to happen, guys, regardless of if we want it or not. So there's some of us who are in a two-party relationship, and if you'll see, you have one entity looking at the other, and then the wheels are going in different directions. So don't spin your wheels. Don't stress yourself. Balance the situation. You're going to receive some news, some communication that might throw you off a little bit, but it's about having a lighthearted look at it. Don't pretend like everything's okay, but just see things and be like, okay, it is what it is, and I need to work with this energy. So the Two of Disc is telling you to make a different choice. Okay, so maybe it's not being the center of attention. Maybe it's allowing other people to have it. And maybe it's harnessing that energy of being a good mother. I don't know, some of y'all might be fighting with your husband or fighting with your lover, whatever it is. But just know that whatever happened in your past relationship isn't always going to happen in your new relationship. Okay, now I'd like to clarify the Queen of Wands. How are we supposed to celebrate the Queen of Wands reversed? One more. How do we celebrate? How do we celebrate it? Come on. We get our house back in order. We get our finances back in order. And we developed a strong foundation. Okay, so it's time to get grounded. It's time to get rooted. It's not time to lower ourselves down to someone else's expectations this week, because change is imminent. Change is going to happen, and we are moving on, and we're getting past that energy. And the King of Arrows is telling you, hey, it's time for you to be a little bit more picky. And I have that Daddy Yankee song, or whoever is like, picky, 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 picky. Yeah. So, pretty much it's time for us to make some calls in life. And it's something that makes us uncomfortable. However, you're going to get up on that horse and you're going to ride out, okay? High hole silver away. And you're not looking back at that battle. You're not looking back at those delays. And you're not looking back at that Queen of Wands either. Okay, so some of us are dealing with another fire sign. And we're done. And we're going to celebrate that we're done with it. Because we're going to get our home back in order. So I have a fire-fire relationship. And then I have air coming in. And what does air do to fire? It spreads it like a wild mother. So be ready for some things to change, because it's going to change really quickly. You're going to make choices. You're going to be able to make these decisions. You're no longer want to be a part of this three-party relationship or a part of something where you're not getting to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Okay? Show me the energy for the overall read for fire signs for the week of October 24th through 31st. Oh! Well, we got two, my friend. We got Dream Traveler. That song Dreamweaver just ran through my head. Dream Traveler and Storyteller. So dreams, guys, we got to trust our hunches. We got to trust what we're dreaming. We got to trust what the guides are telling us. We are a channel for spirit. So trust your intuitions, hunches, and gut reactions. This is a visionary card with the message that you're on the right path. Even if it doesn't seem like it, your higher self and spiritual guides are leading you. You are blessed and you are a blessing. You are a dreamer in the most wondrous definition of the word. The dreamers were able to step through sacred portals in the night to commune with those on the other side. You carry the energy of visionary, healer, and seer. Watch your dreams and messages for the creators flowing through you. And then we have storyteller. Guys, we got to empower ourselves. We got to make ourselves the hero of the story. This is so fire signs. Live larger than life. Hello. Make the most of every experience. You can choose the meanings that you give the events. Find the interpretations that make you the hero, that empower you rather than disempower you. Be the storyteller of the hero of your own life and give your personal story empowering meanings. Basically, guys, your dreams, create them to be your life, okay? All this unstable energy that you're afraid of, you're fighting, your defensiveness, put your stuff down. Stop fighting everybody who comes in, okay? Not everyone's trying to control you and rule you, because you've been through that before. And just balance yourself. And that's what I feel like this 2 of disc energy and this 4 of disc is trying to tell you. Think about it. Because the think about it card was the 2 of disc. Think about the change. Think about changing something. I don't know what it is you need to change, but you know what it is you need to change. Because your home, it needs to be stable again. The money needs to be right, and you need to be grounded. And it has the Capricorn on there. So it's almost harnessing that earth-like energy so that you can be grounded. And you see the ziggurat, that's the house that's right there. And that harnesses the solar energy. So guys, get out into nature, harness the sun's energy, and develop that grounded state. Because it's time to get out of being reversed. It's time for us to stop being jealous or deceitful or wanting what somebody else has, or whatever it is that energy is coming through. It's about being grounded. And the reason why she's upset is we're going to drop that baggage, whether it's us or somebody else, because our home needs our attention. All right? It's time to be a good parent. It's time to be a good lover. It's time to be a good friend. And it's time to be good to yourself, because a giraffe also says pamper yourself. So embrace that judgmental attitude that's coming in, because I don't feel like it's a negative judgmental thing. Just because you're judging and you're deciding what's good for you and what's not good for you, that means that you're in control and you're not letting others take that control from you. So happy Halloween, guys. If you're interested in a personal read, feel free to contact me at arianaluciano@gmail.com, or you can DM me on Instagram. Also follow me, guys. I do like random free little mini reads and stuff. So hit me up. If you're on the gram, let me know that you're there. I love hearing from you guys. Thanks for your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. Big, 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 big hugs, and hopefully you're enjoying the shorter videos. All right, take care.